Each week, I sit down to roast your Fiverr gigs and tell you exactly what's wrong with them and why they're not getting orders. Plus, I show you exactly how we're gonna fix them. Now, this week's a little bit different because I've decided to pick 4 website developers who have no orders on Fiverr and are completely brand new. And let's see if by the end of this video, we can't get them their first order. Now, the reason I decided on website developers is because this is a growing industry right now. And I think this is going to be the most valuable to you guys to see exactly what they're doing wrong and how they can fix things to start getting those first orders. Now, if you do want your Fiverr gig roasted, link is in the description. Or if you don't want to wait on the wait list, then also the link's in the description for a personalized Loom or Zoom audit. Otherwise, let's get into it. Now, first up, we have Mosey. Mosey is from the US. Hi, I'm Mosey, a passionate WordPress developer with 5 years of experience crafting beautiful, functional, and user-friendly websites that truly reflect your brand, whether you need a custom design, a complete site build, or improve. Okay, so Mosley basically does the whole shebang. It seems he basically does the front end, the back end, makes it beautiful, absolutely everything. One big thing that I do want to point out, because every single Fiverr seller seems to do this. 5 years of experience, 10 years of experience, 15 years of experience. These are words, guys. These are only words, and clients will not believe that unless you can back that up with evidence and proof. Because I see this all the time. 5 years of experience, but you have no portfolio? Come on, really? So you need to be making sure that you back this up with actual proof as well. Now, as we go down, we can see the skills. Mosey can definitely add more skills here. So basically with the skills, this is not verified by Fiverr in any way. You can just go to your profile and you can add more skills. Literally just type them in. So you could easily add like WordPress, I don't know, front-end developer, back-end developer. And if you add more skills, it just basically fills up your profile a little bit more. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with adding more. Yeah, more is always better than less. So I would just add in a few more skills here just to make it look fuller, make you look a little bit more skilled and let's say professional and expert in your field. If we go down, now straight away, the biggest thing that jumps out to me is that we have 4 different thumbnails that all look completely different from each other. To be honest, these thumbnails, I don't even believe that you created these yourself because they all look like very commercial thumbnails, like you've just stolen these from somewhere else. They just don't look like you made them. Now, number one, you have this profile picture up here, yeah, of your logo. It's like a gunmetal gray with a black logo. Great. Why are you not using that branding across all of your thumbnails and all of your different graphical designs that are on your Fiverr profile? Because right now we're using all these different colors, all these different styles. Number one, there's too much information on these thumbnails and it just looks messy. It doesn't look like you're creating a business here. It just looks like you're just throwing up anything left, right, and center. If we look at your titles, I will do WordPress website, WordPress blog, website development. So you've gone down the route of, let's see how many keywords I can fit into my title. Now, this can work for some people, yes it can, but I wouldn't recommend this because your title still needs to make sense. So when a client reads it, it still needs to make some kind of sense that it's like, okay, yeah, I want to click on that. Here, you're just using keywords. What I would personally do, like the keywords are great if you want to just try to really push the SEO on Fiverr. But generally what I would probably do is just make some kind of sense with as many keywords as you can possibly use while keeping it making sense, if that makes sense, yeah? So for example, you've done it quite well here. I will create LMS or e-learning site with LearnDash or Tutor LMS. I have no idea what LMS is, like no idea whatsoever. But we can see that there are a few keywords that you're using here. I will build a Framer website, convert Figma to Framer and Framer landing page. It kind of works, yeah. So I will build a multilingual website with WPML translation. Okay, so this stuff kind of does work a lot better. But this one, we've just gone all keywords for some strange reason. We click onto the gig. Now, straight away, the first thing we can see is that like your gallery, you don't have anything going on here. For some strange, unknown reason, you were like, I'm going to upload my thumbnail 3 times. Not once, not twice, 3 times. Because that is what's going to entice a potential buyer to buy my services. No, just no. No, it's not. So why are you not showing anything here? Again, coming back to that 5 years of experience, where is it? It's not here, is it? You have to think, when a potential buyer clicks onto your gig, the first thing they're going to see is your gallery, okay? Your gallery should be selling to them in a visual way, okay? And then they're going to come over here to your packages. So we have basic, $80. $80, to be completely honest, like if you're just starting out, you want to try to be as competitive as possible in your price. If that means bringing your price down lower, then I would recommend it, because for that first month or two, it is going to be a grind. It's not just going to happen. You can't start charging the same prices as other people with 200 or 300 reviews, because you're not going to get chosen, okay? So you kind of have to be showing that you're offering a premium service at a low rate, and then you're going to start getting those clicks and those orders. Standard, premium. See your prices jump up quite dramatically, even though these prices aren't normal, don't get me wrong, but for somebody who's just starting out, if you can be more competitive on your prices, you should, okay? Gallery, shocking. If we go down to your description, what you'll get. So this is what I want to see, okay? So we have custom WordPress website, blog, or theme tailored to your brand. 100% mobile responsive. So even here, yeah, this. 100% mobile responsive design for flawless viewing. Why couldn't you do a graphic here showcasing a landing page on multiple different devices, and then just have a title, just saying 100% responsive on all devices? And straight away, for a potential client, it'll be like, oh, okay, this guy can do it for all devices. So I won't need to worry that it will look shit on mobile phone, but it will look great on desktop. Straight away, something so simple can make a bigger impact. And that's just a very simple way of doing it. We can go a lot more advanced. Again here, powerful plugins and widgets for enhanced functionality. Why are you not showing me what kind of plugins there are? Okay, you're the WordPress and the website developer, right? So I'm trusting you. As a potential buyer, I'm probably coming to you with, let's say I just say, hey dude, I need an e-commerce store. Great. Here's my branding colors. Here's my product. Here's my copy. Now it's up to you to make this as good as possible. This is where you need to be using your initiative. There's a difference between freelancers who just do what they're told and freelancers who use their initiative to make the project as good as possible and surpass the client's expectations. That second one is what you should always be aiming to do. So if you can tell a client, hey, these plugins would be great for e-commerce stores. These plugins would be great for, I don't know, blog writing websites. If you gave that information here, straight away, it would tell me that, oh, this guy knows his shit. Yeah, he really knows his stuff. So, you know, straight away, he's using his initiative. This is something that you could be doing. If we scroll down, okay, you don't have any tagline either. You've missed the tagline here. So the tagline goes under your username. And do you know what? I will show you. Let's do one real quick. We can use AI for this. Yeah, we can use ChatGPT. So let's take your bio right now. Let's go to ChatGPT. Okay, let's paste your bio in. Based on my Fiverr bio, I want you to create a 5 to 6 word tagline that will entice potential buyers to use my website development services. With ChatGPT, you can kind of just put in any prompt. I think those days of having these exact prompts are kind of gone, to be honest. I honestly believe the more information you can give to ChatGPT, the better. And generally, yeah, straight away, it gives us beautiful, functional websites that convert, crafting websites that define your brand, turning your vision into a website. Great. Now, some of these will be a little bit generic and gimmicky, and you can always polish them and edit them a little bit more yourself. Like even design, function, performance, perfected. Not bad, yeah? But some of them you can change. But straight away, we could just find the best one here, copy and paste it straight into your tagline. It takes 2 seconds, and it's something you haven't done right now. Let's go back. You've bothered to fill out the FAQs, which is great. Your tags are all good as well, but you have no portfolio. So somebody, again, this is where that 5 years of experience comes in, because you're not showing it. You haven't shown us you have 5 years of experience at all. If we look at your packages, you are offering unlimited revisions, which is something that I would always normally go against. The reason for that is because unlimited revisions signal to a potential buyer that, hey, this guy can do the job, but I'm going to need to tell him multiple times what needs to be corrected. So when you're just starting, you can offer unlimited revisions because it can maybe help buyers think like, okay, cool, I'm safe. It's kind of like a money back guarantee. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, he offers unlimited revisions, so I won't need to pay any more. He can keep working until he gets it right. But what I would do if I was you, for the basic, I would only offer maybe like 2 to 3 revisions. Then for the standard, again, 2, 3, maybe 4 revisions. Then for the premium, I'd offer unlimited, okay? So it just means that even if somebody wants the basic package, but they want unlimited, they still have to go for the premium. So I do this exactly the same with my UGC videos. Each one has different usage rights, so some are 3 months, some are 6 months, some are unlimited. But for example, the way they're priced is the basic package is up to a 15-second video, standard 30-second, and the premium is a 60-second video. If somebody wants a 15-second video, but they want unlimited usage, they still have to pay the premium price if they want the unlimited usage, okay? So again, these revisions, don't think about this as just like a tick box. Think about this as something that a client has the option, but they have to pay extra for this, okay? This is not something that's just given to everybody. This is something that you have to pay extra for. If you want this benefit, you need to pay for it. It's that simple, okay? Next up, let's go to one of your other gigs. Let's have a quick look. So let's just have a look. Same situation. Gallery, 3 thumbnails. Where did you get this idea from? Next one. Gallery, 1 thumbnail, and that's it. I don't know where you thought this up. Gallery, 3 thumbnails. I'm not sure what you were thinking. Really don't. So as you can see, you know exactly what to fix now. All right, next up we have Aben. Aben is a full-stack software engineer with expertise in mobile app development, web engineering, and UI/UX design. My focus is on building modern, user-friendly, and scalable products that not only look good, but also perform flawlessly. With years of experience delivering projects from concept to launch, I bring a QA-first mindset every app. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, not bad. Number one, you don't have any tagline either. Number 2, your profile picture. Love it. Absolutely love it. You look good, yeah? Professional, approachable, very, very nice. We come down to your thumbnails. Who's this guy? Who's this guy with this like graffiti logo on your t-shirt? Now, normally, you know, this wouldn't matter, yeah? But you're trying to, this is the persona of your business right now. And now we have this dude down here with graffiti on his t-shirt, another little logo on his arm. Doesn't look as approachable or professional as this dude right here. Okay, so I would change that personally. Again, I will develop professional React Native mobile apps. Okay, titles look good. Pricing is a little bit high. If you can bring this down and actually become a little bit more competitive with your pricing, that is going to help you get those first orders. Again, the first couple of months is a grind. You have to realize this. You will basically be working to break even or potentially be working pretty much for free, okay? But you need to get those reviews. That social proof is needed in order to gain more orders, okay? Those people who already have 100, 200, 1,000 reviews, they don't have to do much to their gig. Normally they leave their gig alone for years because the only thing that's bringing them orders is the fact that they have a shitload of reviews from happy clients. That's enough for other clients to order their services, even if their gig does look pretty bad, all right? So down here, you've got a portfolio. This is decent, okay. So you've gone for the video concept, which is cool. Okay, so you've just done a screen record. Now, this is okay, don't get me wrong, but this could be better, right? If you put this in Canva, if you put this in like an actual mobile phone template and then gave it like some kind of nice background here instead of white, it could look much better. Okay, same here, you've also done a video. All right, nice, you're showing how responsive the website is. Not bad, pretty basic, not too bad, yeah? Again, I think that you can actually create your portfolio in a much better way. Like just in the design side of things, like it's just these small details. But if I saw a portfolio that's really nicely designed with nice graphics, I'm gonna think that, hey, this guy is capable, you know? And I'm probably gonna buy from you. Let's click onto your gig. Okay, so straight away, your thumbnail. Why does it not fit the edges? So you decided to create a thumbnail, but it doesn't fit the edges. Why? What's going on here? And again, like with your prices, you're at $100 for your basic price. What I would do on your basic package is try to bring your price as low as possible. And to do that, I would offer the bare minimum. Right now you're offering 10 screens, which is a lot. Why not offer just 3 screens in the basic package and bring this price down to like $35 or $40, yeah? It's gonna make it more enticing to click on you, because once the client clicks on your gig, that's it. It's your time to now sell them, because they're not being shown all of these other freelancers anymore. They're just directly on your gig. So as long as you can then sell them once they're on your gig, it's all good. But bringing down that basic price to get them to click first is something that could really work. Thumbnail. I don't know what's going on here. You're telling me that you're a UX designer, but your thumbnails are shocking. Like, maybe not shocking, yeah, that's a little bit too far, but they are pretty bad. If you're no good at creating thumbnails, like, look, even development, why is it on your forehead, man? If you're no good at creating thumbnails, outsource it. Outsource it to somebody who can do it for you. Now, I know what you might be saying, or other people might be saying, I don't have money, I'm broke, yeah? I don't care. Like, I honestly don't care. You probably have enough money to save up for the newest iPhone that's just come out, yeah? So if you can buy a brand new phone, you have $15 or $20 to pay a thumbnail designer, okay? So don't give me that rubbish. I get people, like a dude contacted me yesterday. I get people contacting me all the time, and they send me their Fiverr gig link, okay? Like, I'm always willing to help as many people as possible, but don't send me your Fiverr gig link and then just expect me to spend my time to review your gig for you for free, yeah? I had it yesterday. And I said, okay, you can sign up for a YouTube audit, or, here's a landing page to actually book in a personalized audit. I'm broke. Mate, I don't care that you're broke. Like, don't try and start something to make money, but you're not willing to spend any money to have that thing make money for you. Does that make sense? It's like, you can go buy the latest iPhone. You can go buy a new pair of shoes or some clothes, but you don't have $15 to $20 to spend on something that's actually gonna make you money? Like, dude, your mindset is just completely wrong. Yeah, so, if you don't have money, go work a normal job. Save some money, do Fiverr part-time so you can invest that money. Or if you are skilled and you can make your thumbnails, do it. Then you don't have to spend any money just on the tools like Canva, for example. But, if you complain that you're broke and you're starting freelancing to try and make some money, you're starting on the back foot already. That's not the way to go. You still need some money to invest in potential things that are gonna help you make more money, okay? So right now, again, app development, the gallery is poor. We're not showing anything. And again, clients have clicked on here. They've already clicked off because they're not seeing anything. And the fact that your thumbnail is not even the right size. We come down, your description is not bad actually. Your description looks pretty good, not bad at all. And the fact is you do have a portfolio, which is great. So you have a lot of potential, don't get me wrong, but you just need to fix some things. Just put in a little bit more effort. Even if, let's click on the next one. Again, what's going on with the thumbnail? Where did you get the idea that the thumbnail was gonna be square? And at what stage when you uploaded this thumbnail, did you not go back to your profile and think like, oh, wait, what are these edges? And you was like, no, that's good enough, we'll just leave it like that. That's good enough for a potential buyer to click onto my gig and spend $110 for me, with me. I'm not willing to spend 2 minutes to just extend the edges of my thumbnail, but I think somebody will spend over $100 for me because I'm a professional. Yeah, you don't look like a professional. Next one. Again, thumbnail. Man, what is going on? Where did you have this idea that it's square? Here, package, up to 3 screens pages. Why is there not more details here? You should be giving us more information. Even if there's not really any essential information, fill it up. Make it look good. Even if it's like some really basic stuff, yeah? Just make it look good. Up to 3 screens or pages, comma, ultra responsive, comma, web and mobile. Just fill it up with some other stuff to make it look more attractive. The more it says that it will do, the more attractive it looks like for $50, okay? Okay, fix that and you should be good to go. All right, next up on the chopping block, and I can already see this is not gonna be good for him. We have Sankaran, front-end excellence delivered. Not great. You could do better here, man. Bio, I'm a front-end web developer and designer specializing in creating modern, responsive websites using HTML, CSS. I also provide hosting, domains. Okay, cool. All right, pretty boring, pretty short, not really that enticing. If I'm a potential buyer, I'm like, dude, this guy's an amateur. So what we're gonna do, go to ChatGPT again, paste your current bio. I'm an expert website developer with multiple years of experience. I want you to create me a 2-paragraph Fiverr bio, which will entice small and medium-sized businesses to use my services. Again, you just need to think off the top of your head with the prompts. It doesn't need to be so accurate and perfect. And straight away, here we go, yeah? So I'm a professional front-end web developer and designer. Beyond development, I offer complete hosting and domain setup. This bio looks already much better than this, right? And it took me 2 seconds. If we go down to your gigs, I don't know what's going on with your thumbnail. Again, like I say, you don't have to be good at everything, okay? If you can't design good thumbnails, then just don't. Outsource it to somebody else. Right now, this is I will create stunning portfolio websites. Okay, great. So the thumbnail right now, the quality of this image is shocking. The wording is your dream portfolio just one click away, but then we have get started over here. I don't really know what's going on. You don't need all of this wording on your, and another big thing, look at all of this dead space. All of this dead space which is not being used, okay? So what you could do is make your writing much bigger so it's more visible, or you can add some extra stuff here. But generally, on your thumbnail, I don't need to see your dream portfolio just one click away. No, I don't need to see that. I just need to see portfolio website design or portfolio websites. That's it. Big letters, big and bold, because that's what I want to see first as a potential buyer, and then I will read your title, yeah? So yeah, get rid of this, get started. It's not even in line. I'm not sure what's going on. Again, outsource the development. I hate these neons. And just to show you real quick, yeah, let's click onto your category, okay, custom website. Let's type in portfolio websites. Okay, now just look down here, portfolio websites. These guys charging $80, $120, $100. Look at their thumbnails. Now look at yours. $80, look at yours, look at theirs. Look at yours, look at theirs. Who are you gonna pick? This thumbnail is not enticing. You need to do the market research before creating your thumbnail. You need to look at what other people are doing, and then you need to see how you can make your thumbnail stand out from theirs, okay? So yeah. You also are just offering one package here. So ultimate web presence, why are you offering just one package? Why are you not offering free? And your basic package could be the bare minimum for $20, $30, and it could just be literally a free section, one-page website. But the benefit of that is you're offering a basic package at a very low price. Therefore, you will look much more competitive on the actual search results. So that is one thing that I would definitely do. I wouldn't just stick with this one package. Your description it's okay. It's not great. It could be a little bit more, I would say, a little bit more detailed. But again, you would use your gallery to be more detailed and to tell people exactly how this works, show people what you can offer, give people examples. You need to understand you're a freelancer. So your previous work is what's going to sell anybody on what you offer. And just to give you an example, yeah? I have thumbnail people contact me all the time. They're like, hey, I want to design your thumbnails, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, some people don't send me any portfolio and I just ignore them. Some people do send me a portfolio. One guy this morning, he sent me his portfolio, literally messaged me, yeah, on Instagram, sent me his portfolio, looked at his portfolio, actually looked pretty decent. And then I was like, okay, how much do you charge? He charges X amount. I was like, okay, let's give it a go. He already has a job from me. 3 hours later, he has a job from me, yeah? I don't mind giving people the chance, even when they're brand new, let's say, but I need to see their previous work. And this is the thing right now, you're not showing your previous work. So we have no idea what your portfolios are gonna look like, okay? They could be good, they could be crap. Nobody knows because you're not showing anybody. And another thing what I would start doing is increasing your gigs. Don't just have 1 gig. When you're just starting out, 2 to 3 gigs minimum, okay? Not all around portfolio websites, but have a look at 2 other options, which could be potentially profitable and successful. And the only way to do that is to also do the market research and make sure that there is demand in those niches. Link in the description to the demand video I put together, which will show you exactly how to check if one of these niches does have demand or not, okay? Links in the description for that. It's completely free. Go watch it and you'll learn exactly how to do that. Again, your skills here, you can expand on these skills a lot more too. Okay, last up we have Sunwall. Get customized WordPress solution. I'm Samuel, professional WordPress developer from Pakistan, specializing in membership and LMS. What is LMS websites? I actually don't know. E-commerce stores and custom solutions for WordPress business as an Elementor. Okay, cool. Loads of stuff there. Pretty cool. Not bad. Straight away, I scroll down to your thumbnails. This does not show me membership, online courses, or website developer. It shows me casino and gambling, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Like the colors, the styles, this is like casino gambling. I don't like it. So I would personally change this, but you do have a portfolio here, which is great. 10 pages of portfolio, so you have put effort in. This is good. Yeah, this is good. This is much better. So straight away, to be honest, we can see that Samuel is much further than the other 3 website developers that we've already looked at. Let's click on his gig. Again, if you can lower your price on your basic package, definitely a good way to go. So, okay, so thumbnail, this is it, yeah? Potential buyer clicks on your gig. We see your thumbnail. Okay, it looks like a casino, but it looks pretty well designed. We click next, and we are met with this. What is this? What is this? It's a screenshot. What's this? Now, your gallery should be providing value to the potential buyer. Okay, now just honestly, question. Click here, thumbnail, custom solutions, payment integrations, great. We can see exactly what you can do. Next page. What value to a potential buyer does this give us? It gives us nothing, right? It shows us that what? You can create some kind of, I don't know, some kind of slide. Well, it doesn't give us any value at all. So number 1, put this into a template. If you are gonna use this, I would suggest using something a little bit better. But I wanna see more examples of your work here, okay? Because this is not going to sell me. You honestly have to think your gallery needs to give value to a potential buyer. It's the first thing that they're going to see, okay? It's like, let's say you go on a date. Yeah, you go on your first date with somebody. The first impression is how you look, right? Depending on how you look, that woman or man is either going to stay there and speak to you, or they're going to say you've got the wrong person and walk the other way, right? So the fact that you dress up nicely, I don't know, do your hair, whatever. That's what makes the difference. That's the first impression. And your gallery is also the first impression, but you're just not making the effort. But here is not the case that you're trying to get a date. You're trying to get real people to hand over real money for your service. Yeah. So you are ahead of the game. Well, ahead of the other developers anyway. But again, I don't like the thumbnails. Online course. What's this? You're offering online courses, and we have book of medicine of the time. Attorneys. That's not an online course. What the frick are we looking at? What are we looking at here? WooCommerce website. Great. Okay, we have a screenshot. But again, very little value. Very little value to any potential buyer. Okay, why don't you tell us what plugins should be used, or how your offer works? What do I need to provide to you as a potential buyer? Why are you not telling us this in your gallery? Like, this is something you are completely missing. Yes, you are ahead of the other website developers, but still you are a long way to go in order to get your first orders. But if you do fix these mistakes, then there's a very high chance you will be getting your first orders on Fiverr. So as you can see, all of these 4 website developers are pretty much making the exact same mistake. And that's generally the mistake, that you can just create a Fiverr gig, because there's a very low barrier to entry when getting onto Fiverr. You don't have to pay anything, it's completely free. But you create a Fiverr gig, and now you're expecting people to just hand over their cash and pay you for your service, even though you're not willing to show how good your service potentially is. So I really hope that helps, and kind of you've grasped the most important things about how to get your first orders on Fiverr. If you do want your gig audited, link is in the description. Or if you do want a personalized gig audit, link is also in the description. Otherwise, on screen right now is last week's gig audit. See you next week.